Welcome to Eye on Crypto, where we delve into the crypto flow and share the insights you need to know.
In this video we will take a deep dive into optimism, OP, why it has the potential to make you a millionaire during the next crypto bull market, and exactly how much OP you need to realistically make $1 million. So smash up that like button if you like the sound of that, and let's dive in. Firstly, what is optimism? Optimism is a low-cost and lightning-fast Ethereum L2 blockchain. Let's use Coinbase's description of optimism because Coinbase also has a massive partnership with Optimism, which is going to help the price of OP soar during the next bull run, as we will cover later in the video. Optimism is an extension to Ethereum which enables users and developers to benefit from the latter's strong security guarantees while being cheaper and faster. The OP token is used for governance and can be bought or sold on Coinbase and other exchanges. Optimism is a fast, stable, and scalable L2 solution built by Ethereum developers. Optimism's EVM equivalent architecture scales your Ethereum apps without surprises. Committed to building a sustainable ecosystem through retroactive public goods funding, Optimism is scaling Ethereum's present to provide funding for its future. Optimism allows you to do many of the same things as the Ethereum network, but for approximately 10x cheaper. Just like Ethereum, users of Optimism can interact with DeFi, decentralized finance, applications, as well as buy, sell, collect, and mint NFTs, etc. What makes Optimism unique is that it's more than blockchain technology. It's a collective of companies, communities, and citizens working together to reward public goods and build a sustainable future for Ethereum. While some rollups are source available, Optimism's code is open-sourced and MIT licensed. Specification is designed from the ground up to align with Ethereum, so everything works out of the box exactly the same way it would on Ethereum, enabling developers to immediately start innovating on Optimism without having to learn new programming languages or overhaul code. Optimism is the most forked rollup, and home to a values-aligned community of developers, builders, and crypto enthusiasts. Optimism claim on their website that over the past 2 years, Optimism mainnet has cumulatively saved users $2.69 billion in fees, 15.8 years of waiting for transaction confirmations, and currently secures $2.8 billion in on-chain value. Optimism has always been an open-source project, and proudly has the most forks of any L2. But now, it's time to double down. This isn't just about creating many chains, it's about uniting them into a single network. We call the result the superchain. The superchain seeks to integrate otherwise siloed L2s into a single interoperable and composable system. We need to work towards a future where launching an L2 is as straightforward as deploying a smart contract to Ethereum is today. Optimism is not in competition with Ethereum. Rather, Ethereum's future in scaling involves a roll-up-centric roadmap. Optimistic rollups, such as Optimism or Arbitrum, currently the two largest Layer 2 protocols, are intended to increase Ethereum's throughput. They reduce the computational overhead on the Ethereum main chain by processing transactions externally, which significantly increases speed. Optimistic rollups were launched in 2019, the Open Mainnet launched in December 2021, and the OP governance token was launched via airdrop in June 2022. So it is a comparatively young project. Behind it stands the Optimism Foundation, a non-profit organization dedicated to expanding the Optimism ecosystem. Like Ethereum, Optimism aims to be fully decentralized and non-profit. The project is funded by donations and grants and is committed to creating a growing and sustainable infrastructure. The Optimism native token, listed under the ticker OP, uses the ERC-20 standard on the Ethereum blockchain. Currently, the OP price is $1.52 at the time of making this video, and the market capitalization is around $512 million. This ranks the token 90th on the list of all cryptocurrencies according to CoinGecko.com. The recent price jump in February this year brought the token to a new all-time high of $3.22. Since then, the token has dropped 50% in price and now could be a great time to buy. None of this is financial advice, always do your own further research. So how much OP do you need to make life-changing gains? OP has a maximum supply of just under 4,295,000,000 tokens. Let's compare that to Polygon Matic, which also focuses on building and scaling on Ethereum using rollups, albeit as a side chain, but makes a good comparison. Matic did over an 8,000% increase or 80x from the time that it launched to the previous bull cycle we saw. And that was not even to its all-time high. If Optimism was to just reach the same market cap that Matic has right now, keep in mind we are at the bottom of a bear market, that would give OP a price of $25 and just over a 16x from today's price. Due to the fact that Optimism is new, has a strong community and is utilizing multi-chain technology, whereas Polygon or Matic is a side chain, the upside potential should be far greater. Polygon has double the max token supply, making OP more scarce. While almost all of the total supply of Matic are in circulation, OP only has a small fraction of tokens in circulation. So let's do some further calculation. Right now there are just under 350 million OP tokens in circulation. By the time of the next bull cycle we can assume another 1 million tokens will be in circulation. If OP were to reach the previous all-time high market cap of Polygon Matic, that would give Optimism a price of $38 and an 38x gain. Now keep in mind, as we already mentioned, that Polygon did an 80x even before it hit its all-time high, and Optimism is newer, multi-chain, and has some massive partnerships we will get to in a moment. If OP's market cap were to reach $51 billion during the next bull cycle as more retail investors and big money flows into crypto, that would be a 100x. Meaning $10,000 invested into OP right now would make you a millionaire. Or a more conservative $1,000 into OP would turn into $100,000. Now if a $50 billion market cap and a 100x sounds a little too optimistic, pun intended, consider this. Layer 2 solutions are going to be a huge narrative in the next bull run. We already saw Polygon to deliver over an 80x in the last cycle, and these newer bigger scaling solutions are likely to do even more. Not only because more money flows into crypto as a whole in each bull run, seeing larger and larger market caps, but also the necessity increases as Ethereum gas fees spike to crazy highs, and Optimism solves that issue. Now let's go even further and look at the partnerships we mentioned, which have the potential to easily see Optimism go to a $50 billion market cap. On February 23, 2023, Coinbase just announced their new Layer 2 blockchain Base to provide on-ramp for Ethereum, Solana and others. Base, a Layer 2 network, built using Optimism OP's stack, will attract millions of new crypto users in the coming years. Coinbase is joining Optimism as a core developer on the open-source OP stack. Coinbase has no plans to create its own token. This means that the Optimism OP token will benefit directly from this. Optimism's ecosystem also saw a significant pump across all of its protocols. Optimism is fast catching up on Polygon as far as network activity, bearing in mind the OP governance token was only launched via airdrop in June 2022. Its potential here is massive, with Coinbase coming out and saying they're going to be working with Optimism. Even if OP was only to hit half of the market cap we predict in 2024 to 2025, that would still see a cool $1,000 turn into $50,000 or $10,000 into $500,000. At this time there are really three big players in the Ethereum scaling solution: Polygon, Optimism and Arbitrum. Be sure to check out our video on Arbitrum where we compare the network activity and give a future price prediction for ARB. We will link to that video at the end. Optimism secured a $25 million backing from Andreessen Horowitz in 2021. Andreessen Horowitz is a private American venture capital firm, founded in 2009 by Mark Andreessen and Ben Horowitz. The company is headquartered in Menlo Park, California. As of April 2023, Andreessen Horowitz ranks first on the list of venture capital firms by AUM and manage a portfolio worth well over $16 billion. OP is currently only up 3x from the time of launch. This comes after the Coinbase announcement and also after Optimism Foundation published a proposal to upgrade the Optimism mainnet to Bedrock. The goal here is to provide a new level of modularity, simplicity, and Ethereum equivalence for Layer 2 solutions, providing unprecedented performance and functionality. The Bedrock upgrade is seen as a significant step towards the multi-chain future in the Optimism ecosystem. The Bedrock upgrade is planned for June 6, 2023 and may likely see a further price increase for OP after the successful upgrade. So can see why we are bullish on Optimism and believe it has huge upside. We hope you got value from this video. Thanks for watching. What are your thoughts on Optimism? Leave a comment down below, drop a like, keep your eye on crypto. And we will see you on the next one.